Okay, so the first part were these different activities. So you need to give a number to each of them, and the number needs to be between 0 and 10, and 0 means there's no way I can do that, and 10 means no problem at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first activity you need to give a number to would be 5 hours of painting.
No way, 0.
And then 6 hours of computer work.
0.
And 4-hour dinner with 4 new people.
0.
And 4 hours at a shopping mall.
0.
Yeah. And then going to the cinema, sitting in the first row.
0.
All right. Okay, so the next part are the different symptoms. And first we have the headache symptoms. And again, you need to give a number between 0 and 10. But in this way, here it's 0 means I haven't had that symptom, and you need to consider some 2 to 3 weeks, going back the last couple of 2 to 3 weeks. 0 means not I haven't had that symptom at all, and 10 means it's been really bad. It's really bothering me as much as I can almost imagine it can.
Okay.
So the first symptom you need to give a number to is pain in the back of the head. So headaches in the back of the head.
9.
Yes. And then we have pain behind the ear.
Also a 9.
And above the ears and the temples.
Probably an 8.
And the forehead or above the eyes.
7.
And on top of the head.
At the moment, I would say probably a 6.
And then the base of the skull.
9.
And then the back of the neck.
9.
And then on the side of the neck.
8.
And then we have different ear symptoms. So the first one is ear pain inside the ear.
At times it's been a 10, but in the last couple of weeks I'd say 9.
And then a tinnitus, so ringing.
Yeah, about an 8.
Yes. Hearing loss.
I haven't noticed that, so I'm gonna say probably 0 to that.
That sounds reasonable. And then we have ear fullness or a stuffed ear.
Yeah, I have sensation in my ear, so I would say probably 8.
And then sensitivity to sounds.
About 7.
And nausea.
About a 6.
Yes. And then we have dizziness and balance disturbances.
Again, it's a little bit better, but it had been really bad, so I'm going to say 8.
And then we have different eye symptoms. So the first one is a pain or a pulling behind the eyes.
Probably 6.
And then we have sinus pain.
About an 8.
And sensitivity to light.
About 7.
And watery or dry eyes.
Dry eyes, like 8.
And irritation in the eyes.
About an 8.
And then we have visual disturbances, and could be double vision or blurry vision.
7.
Yes. And then we have throat pain, so pain inside the throat.
Yeah, about an 8.
And trouble swallowing or sensation of not swallowing.
7.
Yes. And then a sore throat.
About 7 as well.
And then irritation in the nose.
I've had very dry nose, if that's classed as irritation.
It could any kind of irritation, really.
Okay, so about a 7.
Yes. And then a stuffed or constipated nose.
In the mornings I have this, about 7.
And then we have some arm and hand symptoms, so pain in the upper arm.
Yeah, I have pain in the back of my left top of the arm.
And what number would you give that?
About 7.
Yes. And then in the lower arm.
Not too bad, about 6.
And then we have pain in the wrist, hands, and fingers.
About a 6.
And feeling disturbances in the arms, so numbness or tingling or something similar?
Yeah, about a 7 or 8.
And then we have feeling disturbances in the hands, wrist, or fingers. Again, numbness, tingling.
Yeah, that I have this every morning when I wake up. So about 7.
But would that go away, or is it?
Yeah, it does go away. So does that not count?
If it's just, you know, some people sleep on their arms, for example.
No, this is even if I'm sleeping flat on my back.
Yeah.
My hands go numb, tingling, pins and needles.
Okay. And how quickly does it go away?
Within a half an hour.
Yeah. Okay. We let's score that then. And what did you say?
A 7.
And then we have some shoulder symptoms. So the first one
I have
is
a lot of shoulder pain.
Yeah. So the first one is on top of the shoulders.
Yeah. So on top of the shoulders is about an 8.
And then we have on the side or inside the shoulder.
8 or 9.
And then we have some jaw or teeth symptoms. So the first one is pain in the teeth.
Yeah, about 8.
And then jaw pain.
9.
And then we have movement issues with the jaw or mechanical issues. It's not moving as it should. Bite issues.
I can't open it. I try not to open it too wide because I get a big clunk. So about an 8 or 9.
And then we have jaw popping or jaw clicking.
Yeah, all the time. So 9.
And then we have general facial pain.
About an 8.
And in the chest.
No, not too bad. I'd say about a 4 or 5.
And then we have trouble turning the head.
Yeah, about 7. It's a lot better.
And then a feeling of living in jelly, a dream or brain fog.
About 7.
Yes. And then we have general stomach problems.
I have gastric inflammation. Does that count? Yeah, that's daily and that's quite bad. I'd say about 8 or 9.
Then we have in the upper back, so just below the neck area.
8.
And then between the shoulder blades.
7.
And then in the middle of the back.
Again, a 7.
And then the lower back.
5.
And then we have an inability to concentrate.
7.
And inability to sleep, poor sleep, waking up a lot, stressful sleep.
That's probably an 8.
And then a feeling of stress and anxiousness.
About an 8.
And then tiredness or a lack of energy.
About 9.
All right. Okay, so that was it. I will stop it again.